I'm kind of cold. Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. Sorry we had to push the day ahead and we didn't have time yesterday to get home and get everything ready. So if you want to check out Sliders, the series, it's available to stream on Peacock and also for purchase on Apple TV. Are you thinking about that video?
Yeah.
For purchase on Apple TV and also on Amazon. All right, let's get the show started. 1 second, let me find the intro here.
What if you could revisit brand new worlds right here from your headphones, where anything is possible? Same shows, different perspectives. We've found the gateway.
Hey everybody, welcome to Sliding Through Dimensions. We are Sliders Rewatch Podcast. I'm your host Eric, along with Judy and Xander. So today we're going to be talking about Season 3, Episode 7, Dragonslide. So the original air date for this episode was November 8th, 1996. What were your guys' thoughts on this episode?
Well, I liked it better than the last couple episodes, but it did feel like super kind of rushed and like, and a bit kind of all over the place. But it was entertaining at least.
Yeah. So on this episode, they land like what? Like in a fan. I know, but Xander's like, I don't need to say anything. What did you think of it?
It's fucking terrible, man. I'm tired of fucking magic in these fucking episodes, bro. It's 6 episodes of fucking magic, and that's
really
it. I hate it. I hate it.
Magic. I don't have my
oh my god, like fucking Dream Masters. And
yeah.
Fucking whatever that chick had in fucking the Mad Max episode.
Oh, you
so
know what? That's so funny. I placed this as a different type of. I think with the
it's whimsical.
Yeah, it's like a fantasy.
How do you not have any whimsy in your life?
So fucking terrible.
I completely forgot that there was technically like an element. What was it you said? Dream Master. I don't know. Is Dream Master?
Yes. Oh my god, it's fucking fighting in dreams.
That was What
so would you say Freddy Krueger's whimsical?
Yeah, he is whimsical. Yes, he is. He is whimsical.
I don't know. I felt like there was. I don't know. I guess it was maybe. I know. I'm like, never mind.
So downhill.
No, the other ones just felt kind of. I don't know. I guess to me at least this episode. To me at least this seemed a little bit more. There is some sort of rules to it, I guess.
I think what you liked in this episode was like some of the moments, like the Rembrandt and Wade's moment.
No, I mean, yeah, those were nice, but I feel like, I don't know. I guess it seemed a little bit more concrete because it brings elements of like, of like fair or tales that you've heard. So to me, it felt more concrete than like Dream Masters or Dreamcasters, where it was just kind of like this guy randomly has like dream powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get behind wizards, I think.
Wizards are badass. Yeah. So on this episode, they land like on a world where like fantasy and mysticism like is like real reality, and then Quinn gets mistaken for like a very high like a powered like mage or wizard.
Yeah. It's like a family.
And then Wade and Rembrandt have their own little adventure where she's trying to help him, and this love potion like love spell goes awry, and that's what they're caught up in.
Yeah, that's the whole episode. We're done.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So it starts out there's a girl, she's like running through the woods, and then
I would watch mine with subtitles, so it legit like in the beginning was like Melinda running.
Oh, so
I already knew her name.
You're like, who the hell's Melinda?
I'm like, oh, there goes Melinda.
Yeah, so it's Melinda. She's running through the forest. She's trying to get away from somebody. There's a guy chasing her on the horse. But it's funny
I
because
thought
like
it was several men on
no,
horses.
it's just one dude.
It was just one.
One dude.
Two?
No, just that one guy.
I could have sworn there was more.
But
than
I know
just
it did.
him.
They
At least
did
one
make
other
it look
guy.
like there was one guy coming this way, and then but I think he was just able to like teleport because they make like a sound effect to kind of get that across. They
Did
don't.
they?
Yeah.
They did that in post. They're like, what the fuck are you doing in the scene?
They did like a little like.
Somebody was like, "Is there one or more guys here?"
No, yeah, it was just that one dude.
I thought there was more.
No, it's just him.
And then I
Because
thought
that
like,
guy's
and then
only
and
got
then
that
I
to
thought
protect that
that,
guy.
and then I thought everyone else ran away. I don't know.
No. Yeah, so there's the guy following her, but he's like he's chasing her like on horseback, but like he's like not like really like chasing her. He's just kind of like on a like a leisurely
I know,
ride.
'cause she's just running, and I
Yeah.
feel like he could have caught up with her real quick.
Yeah, he
on a
wasn't going that
horseback.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he catches up with her, and he's all like, "Oh, I have to take you back," because I guess she ran away from I guess her. Well, we find
We
out
know that
that's
she's
her,
running away. We know that she's running away.
Yeah.
Because he's like, there's nowhere you can run. Like that's kind of like
She's
out
all
of-
like, "Well, just tell him you couldn't find me." He's like, "Oh, he'll know I'm lying."
I
Yeah.
knew he was lying. I was gonna tell you his line deliveries were not that great. I was like, oh,
Yeah, so the chick that plays Melinda, I was all like, she looks familiar. She was actually in a couple things. I had the cast pulled up here.
oh, she didn't look familiar to me at all.
Oh yeah, she did, and I was all like, where do I know her from? So her name is Michelle Burke. That's her actual name, and she was in Dazed and Confused. She was in The Coneheads. She played the daughter. in
Oh,
Coneheads.
she was the daughter in Coneheads.
Yeah,
It's probably because she has hair in this one.
Yeah, you're like, I didn't recognize her
I
without
didn't
her
recognize her
Conehead.
without the Conehead.
And then she was also in Major League too.
Major League 2?
Yeah,
There was more than one?
yeah,
Oh, wow. Good for them.
yeah. It's about
What's
the
this-
Cleveland Indians.
What?
Yeah, that's the baseball team. You never watched the movie?
Bob feels fucking heartbroken.
I thought it was like a fake team.
No, Cleveland Indians.
True
And
story.
then
What are
I
they?
think another
are
one
they,
is
Are they now
they're on
called
the
something
Minnesota
else?
Twins. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Cleveland
they're-
Guardians.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Mhm.
the hell? Was it based on a true story?
No,
Okay.
it's purely
It's a real
fictional. It's
fact.
like a comedy.
It's funny that they chose like a real team.
It's got
Obviously,
Charlie
'cause they
Sheen
got
in it.
they
I
got
know.
sponsored.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
Maybe.
you know Charlie Sheen's in it, but you don't know.
I didn't know there was a 2.
Oh.
Wait, 2 is Charlie Sheen or 1 is Charlie Sheen?
I think
One
they
is
both have
Charlie.
Charlie Sheen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They fought
I haven't
really
seen the
hard.
second one in a long time. I get him. I don't even know which one's the first and which one's the second because I forget what the stories were. I have to rewatch them.
Mm,
But-
okay, well, anyway.
All right,
Major
so
League 2.
this
yeah, so
little henchman
Melinda's-
guy.
She's like
is
asking to
his
be
name?
let go.
Yeah, what was his name?
Skolder. Skoldar.
Yeah, Skoldar. Yeah, played by Max Grodenchik.
Mhm.
Grodenchik. Where is he? Oh, looks like he was in some Star Trek. Oh, he was in The Rocketeer
Oh,
as Wilmer. He was
Yeah,
in
look
The
at that.
Rising Sun.
do you
was
remember who
with-
Wilmer is?
No, I'd have to rewatch it. I think he might be like one of the mechanic guys or something like that. And he was also in Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. So he like
he ends up getting
he gets her, and then he puts like he uses his medallion to like knock her out.
yeah,
then
he
she,
uses
like,
his little
Falls
necklace,
asleep, and then that's when
and he's kind of like over her.
Yeah, 'cause
and
he's
like
gonna, like,
even
grab her.
So yeah, the idea of because Quinn slides in and he sees this.
He's
yeah,
all,
it's
"What
like,
are
well,
you
no,
doing?"
no,
Oh,
he
no,
slides
no.
in and accidentally lands on him.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
He has to
even
make the
now
assumption.
when he's trying to, he's
He's
still
still trying
he's
to
still
save
coming
the
to the
ladies.
rescue. But and then he's like, wait a minute. Then he realizes something was amiss because she's on the floor. And then he's like, and then the guy's kind of like, and he's
then
like, he starts running away, and he's
Oh.
like, get over here. So Quinn starts chasing him.
Quinn yells
Yeah,
out, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. What are you doing?
He's like, "Leave that lady alone."
The professor, right?
Yeah, then Professor Rembrandt and them come in, and Professor almost like bumps.
They
into him,
almost,
and they
like- I'm
almost
surprised they didn't land on her.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like near her.
But he's got Skulder on the ground, and he's like trying to keep him there.
Yeah,
When the rest are like, what's going on? And
and
that's
then
when
he sees that
Professor-
his name is Mr. Mallory. He refers to him as that, and then
Scolder.
the sculptors are like, "You're a Mallory," and he gets scared and he turns
he's
into
like, yeah.
The hot.
he turns into a hawk and takes off, and
Yeah.
then you're all like, "Okay."
And then the
It's
opening
very-
happens.
It's like a bright.
Then the
flashing-
opening,
Oh,
yeah.
is the opening different?
No,
Really?
yeah, I think it's still the same.
I felt like the audio was
I feel like
different.
He keeps saying different things every
Really?
fucking time I watch it.
Yeah,
I don't
the
know.
audio
They all sound
sounded
the same
different.
to me.
Although I wouldn't be able to place it. You know?
Yeah,
But it did sound different.
Yeah, the opening play.
yeah.
And
So
then
the opening
the-
plays, and then we come back, and
The hawk gets to the lair.
yeah, the hawk.
You could tell it's a
Oh,
lair.
Yeah, the hawk gets to the lair, and then you get like that nice open shot view, and you can like this, like I guess it's like it's not like a
The two rock
castle.
It's like two rock
Yeah, it's
structures.
right. Two rock.
They're
Yeah.
like two cavern, or like two. I don't know. Two
Yeah,
hollowed in rocks.
yeah, and then you get like the title card right there, Dragonslide, and then it goes into the inside of basically what that base is, and he shows up, and I guess like the main guy's name, who is what the heck's his name? It's like Gareth, right? Something Gareth.
Yeah, it's Gareth.
Great voice.
Is it, yeah, he's got a good voice.
Very deep.
Very similar to the professor. So I felt-
Oh, imagine if they had like
Oh, is he? He's not on
a
the,
read off.
He's not on the credits.
Oh, he's
I
on.
didn't see him. Oh, he's on here. Yeah, Gareth Carr is his character's name, played by Gregory Paul Martin. He doesn't have a photo in his
But yeah, he comes
On
and he's
IMDb.
like, let me guess, you failed me again.
He's like, yes, but it wasn't my fault.
He's like, yes, it is. I'm like, why do you keep him around if he's always failing you though?
Look, nobody else wants to work for him.
Yeah, I know.
But it's like his little Igor, I guess, right?
Yeah,
it's like
pretty
his
much.
Like
It's like a little
helper.
henchman, just like
Yeah.
sends him out to do whatever he needs him to do.
But I guess he has to give him certain powers then. 'Cause
Yeah,
he tells him like, I give you more than enough powers to like get
Yeah.
this
Even the
done.
bird. I'm assuming that's how you can turn into a hawk, is because of him. And then the amulet. is
You can like
Oh, maybe.
knock people out and stuff like
Maybe
that.
he just meant the amulet. But yeah, then
Maybe.
he was all like, I was stopped by a Mallory.
Yeah.
He's all.
And then this is where I got a bit confused because he was like, druids. He talks about druids.
Mhm.
So I was like, oh, all Mallorys are druids, then I thought in my head.
I guess.
And then he said the word Meridon?
huh? Oh, Merlin.
No, Meridans. He was all like, oh, a Meridon. And then the guy's like, a wizard? And I was like, what the heck is this first word? Like,
No, I don't know. Maybe it's like a fantasy term.
I guess he was like, he didn't know it would have. So I thought he was trying to say that all Mallorys were druids.
Uh huh.
But then I don't know. I was confused about what the hell the Mallorys were at this point.
Well, obviously they're like a line of
It just, like-
powerful wizards, basically.
Were they?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point. He wants.
I guess.
I'm just telling
I
you
guess
the
all
fact.
Mallorys are wizards. And
Uh,
so
Well, they're a bloodline.
immortal?
Yeah.
They're a bloodline. 'cause
No.
they're-
Oh, there we go. No, because the guy was like, oh, he can jump through worlds. And so I guess he was like, oh, only Meridians can do that. Like wizards can do that. So he was
Mhm.
surprised that a Mallory was a wizard.
Oh, so he was all like, "Oh, if he's able to do that, he probably has the ability to be
To, like, live
to
forever.
live forever." So I don't know how he came up with
I
that
don't know.
reasoning,
It just,
but
I think that was one of the downfalls of this episode is it gave you a lot of information very very quickly. And so I had to like take all this. It was just a lot to like. We see this again later on, and I'll point it out where I was just like, "Whoa, that's a lot of stuff to take in."
yeah. So so then it cuts back to the gang, and they have Melinda, and they're I guess the guy left the horse behind, so they use the horse. So Quinn's holding her, and he's on the horse, and like the professor's
Of course,
leading
Quinn
them,
is holding
and he's
her.
looking at her like, "Should I kiss her?"
No,
No.
Quinn wouldn't do
No,
that.
you can tell he's
He's enamored
his
by
teacher.
her.
oh, that's true.
He'll kiss.
He'll kiss again.
He'll kiss, but not while she's passed out. He will
And
make sure
He
that
kissed
she.
his teacher.
He'll make sure that
Every line's been broken.
he'll make this woman want to kiss him,
Just wait for the
whether she
episode.
wants to or not. No. She will, but
Yeah,
like
you can tell he's got like a little infatuation.
I
with
didn't
her.
even. I
He
didn't
has
even.
one for every fucking girl
I
he
know
sees.
this guy just falls in love. So I think literally on my thing it was like, so first the professor can't. They're talking, but the professor can't give an explanation of how a man can turn into a bird.
Mhm.
The Wade's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, Mr. Science, what's your,
Yeah.
And then you see, Quinn's on the horseback with Melinda, and then And then at this point, I'm like, what did I put something? Oh, the way he was holding her, I was like, oh, what a hold. He
Yeah.
was like he was like cradling her really good.
Yeah, she don't want.
And then
I was
even in my notes, I was like, Quinn's in love again.
Mhm.
Look at this fool's falling
They
again.
have to. He has to have a romance every single
He's
episode.
just for being a man of science. This fool is a lover boy.
Yeah, so they're riding the horse, and then this car starts pulling up, and it's the police.
Oh well, we get a little backstory too.
Oh,
with
of
the
like
city.
the
name of the city, I guess,
city,
is the name of
I
the
forget.
Druid
Yeah, the
City.
name of the city is the backlot.
It was like the name of the city, Emeris or Emery or I don't know what it's
Something
called.
like that. But I guess Wade knows a lot
MRI.
about like this whole stuff because they were kind of all like,
that's
"We
a
know
good
about all this."
That was a good joke.
Yeah,
I
she
liked
knew.
it.
She knew a lot about
like
druids and I guess
Professor
and
Rembrandt.
King Arthur and all
And
of
they were
that.
surprised that she knew like had
So
all
they
this
asked her
information.
why.
And I guess she said she had braces, so she
She
was
did a lot of
she did a
reading.
lot of reading.
Xander, why don't you know all these druid facts?
Xander's like, I read manga.
But it was that one was real cute. And then the cops show up. So we know this. So this is where we get so this world is kind of like being in
Like that Western world where they had like the Western section, and then they had like the rural
no,
world
shoot,
section.
but it's kind of like you're in the world with like King Arthur and like Merlin, and like,
Yeah.
that's the kind of world that you're in then.
Yeah,
But
but they're still like modern.
Yeah,
Like,
and then you see a cop
technology
car.
See a cop car.
Yeah, you see a cop car.
It's a good joke.
And then you see Jerry O'Connell's brother again.
Oh, I was gonna ask if that was his
Yeah.
brother.
He's one of the cops. The other cops, yeah, Jerry O'Connell, Charlie O'Connell.
Which I'm surprised they didn't make him the other character we see later
Oh.
on, because that would have made a little bit more sense.
Did they?
But I
did
guess
they say his name, his character name? Let me see. It might
don't
be
know.
on the credits here.
But yeah, so
Yeah,
then
he
the
does.
cop
Where
Professor
it?
is
Oh, here we go.
automatically trying to get rid of
O'Hara.
Melinda.
That's his. They only have a last name for him, like O'Hara.
Oh,
So Officer
he
O'Hara.
like he wants to get rid of this girl. So he's like, officers, this girl is
This
suffering
girl needs some
something.
help.
Please take her away from us.
And then they recognize her, and they're like, "Oh, that's Melinda. That's what's his name?
Gareth.
That's Gareth's apprentice." So we'll have to take her back. And then she doesn't want to go with them. She's like, kind of
Don't
groggy.
Take me back there.
She's like, "No,
She
I don't want to go
says.
back there."
And then Quinn's like, no.
And then Quinn's kind of like,
You know what's
he's
funny?
very like he was not sure if he should let them
Yeah,
take her.
Quinn was kind of Wade. No, you didn't hear anything from Wade. You hear this lady who's like, help me, and she's no peep from Wade. When the last episode was like, that's all she kept wanting to do was intervene.
What's the order?
Oh, that's true. What is the order?
Oh God.
I'm gonna look at this again.
Keep talking.
Oh
while
my
she's
God.
talking.
Yeah,
Just
go.
keep talking while she's talking.
Yeah, so they take her, and they're like, "Okay, we're gonna take her. Don't worry. We're gonna." And then the other officer, the female officer, she's like, "Don't worry, we'll take her. We'll make sure nothing happens to her."
Yeah.
So then Quinn's like, "All right." So he kind of lets them take her, and they drive off. And then
They go into town.
then yeah, they end up in town, and it's the Universal Backlot,
What was the
Right.
last episode's name again?
Desert Storm.
Oh no, yeah, this was right after Desert Storm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She realized maybe she shouldn't
She's
get
all like,
people's
you know what?
business.
She's like, I was real wrong in the
Yeah,
last
that's
world. I'm not
wrong.
gonna say
That's
anything.
Yeah, like they're gonna give me
And
shit
then, if
again.
anything, she starts to be like, leave her alone.
Well, I
Yeah.
think it's also because it's because in this scenario, it's that the girl's going to the police.
I
So
guess.
in his
Yeah.
mind, it's like, okay, those
Wade's
are
just
authorities.
like the cops
police are
got
good guys,
this,
right?
it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
White girl mentality, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So they're over there in the backlot. What do they call that section of the
Is
backlot?
it
I
the
always
French
forget.
Street?
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
Oh,
like-
isn't it like?
It
I think
looked
so.
like French Street to me.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like England or something.
Or at least
Little
part that's
Europe or
later
something
on.
like that?
Little
Little
Europe or
Europe.
something,
I
right?
think that's what they call it. I'm not 100% sure.
No, that sounds about right. I don't know though. We haven't been in that tour in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
while. It's been a while. Yeah, so they're there in the background, and then
This is where Rembrandt.
well,
comes into-
yeah, because Professor and them are kind of like a little bit further back, and then Wade and Rembrandt are walking around, and then he notices this.
No, they're
Rembrandt notices this
forward.
girl. Yeah, that's what I'm
Like they're
saying,
already they're
back,
heading
like-
into the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wade and Rembrandt are kind of right there by themselves, and then he sees somebody that he recognizes, which I always like. I found this funny. I was like, why do you
I mean,
expect
but-
her to know who you are?
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
why?
You
Because
know.
they've gone into other worlds where they
oh,
Where they are
they've
there.
come across them before.
Yeah,
I guess
so
like
maybe
yeah.
Oh, maybe he was hoping
Maybe.
that she would know his double. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, but I guess what's her name? Alicia.
Yeah, Alicia.
He's all like, "Oh, it's me, baby."
He like tries
some
to pick her up.
lines.
Yeah.
yeah, and he gets kind of grabby with her.
He gets real aggressive,
Yeah.
and she makes mention to that. Like she won't take
He won't take no for an answer.
Like he won't just let her go. And then he like quotes her a love,
Like a love song that he
Love
wrote for
song?
her.
and he's like, "You loved it," and I'm like, "Why?"
I'm like, this
yeah,
is
like
not
at
who-
that point, you're just kind of like, yeah,
Yeah, you're like, this is not who you think it is.
yeah, and you would
Three
think
seasons.
you do 3 seasons. You think you'd know by now. I know you think you would get it. Like, I don't know. I think you would approach it like, "Do you know me? Like, do I know you? I don't know. Do you know me?"
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
seems like I think he makes mention to it later that he's like tired of like going places and knowing people and not him
That
them
actually-
not knowing
that
who
must
he
be
is.
really hard.
Yeah.
Because imagine you go into another world, right, and you see me, but I have no idea who you are. Like that, and that happens to you like again and again and again.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure on some worlds where you would know it's me.
Hell
Some
no.
worlds where I'd hate you.
Oh, like, you're coming with me. Come on, let's go.
But
You're all.
like, oh, there you are. But yeah, I guess that must wear on you.
Yeah. As we can tell, it is. on
Because you
him.
really don't have any connections. Like the only connections you
They're the
have are
people
to
that
the
you're
other
with.
3 that you're
Yeah.
with. And I'm sure like at a certain point you're like tired of seeing them.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm tired
wanna-
of seeing you, Wade. What?
You want to talk to somebody else. Like you want to have a different conversation, probably, right?
Yeah.
Like he hasn't.
That's
So
true
he
though. He
fucking-
has made
we learned
fast
something. We
friends.
learned something later about fucking Rembrandt. He is a cheater, technically.
You think?
Yes, because there's a whole conversation later, and we can just
Oh,
fucking
you
say
think-
this at this point about what's
you
going to
think-
happen here.
You
but
think
he's
you
a cheater
would
because
that
he brings up the
would you
whole.
consider that?
Yeah, that's fucking cheating, bro. It doesn't matter if you're in another universe.
Xander is a loyal to the bone.
Oh,
Everybody's a good
oh,
one.
Because later on we figure out the Alicia in his world.
They had
they
They were a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
were
Yeah,
together.
I think we'll touch on it later. But yeah, you find out like the whole backstory. So like why?
Not even a whole backstory. You get like
No,
2
but I mean,
sentences.
it's still backstory nonetheless.
Yeah, you
like,
do get a backstory.
of like what his life was like before he
Before
got
he
dragged
got
in there
to-
because you really don't know. You just know like what
He was
they
dragged
showed
to
you
a
on the
baseball
pilot.
game, and that was it.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's all like,
But
she
then-
gives him a card.
This is a
And you
weird
find out
thing.
she's a psychiatrist in
Yeah,
this world.
well, because she
Oh,
tells
yeah.
him like, "Oh, I know who you are. You like makeup. I know your type." She's
Yeah.
like, "You make up these
Crazy.
fantasies, and then
Yeah.
you get aggressive when they don't respond
Call
to
you
you."
a
Yeah.
psycho.
Yeah.
She's all, here's my
business.
card. You're gonna need it.
Yeah.
But wouldn't that also like? Wouldn't you not knowing that you're the object of his like?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
obsession?
Delusion,
isn't that
wouldn't you not wanna treat
It's
it?
like a conflict of interest.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
you would probably give him somebody else's card.
But look, she said only come if you have insurance.
That's true. And you know what? That's exactly what. You know what? That's how it is. Even then, I'm telling you.
Seek treatment, but only if you have insurance.
Exactly. It all boils down to that.
But yeah, she gives him his card.
Yeah,
and then
and then
that's it.
he hands it to Wade, and that's when he kind of says like, "Oh,
That's when he
he's-
says that
That's when he
line.
said he's tired
He's
of
tired
like,
of it. Yeah.
yeah, people not recognizing people he knows or something like that." So then we go back to
Officers.
Gareth,
Gareth
uh,
Flair.
Gareth Slayer, and the officers are taking her back there. So then you find out, oh great, you shouldn't have given her to the cops because now you just took her where she ran away from.
Yeah.
Well, we knew that's where she. Well, we knew that already, though.
Yeah,
once
but
they
I'm
get-
saying like in general, like the cops, like
the cops know
I'm
that
saying
it's like sketchy.
Quinn and them didn't know that she was going to end up back where she had escaped from. Like they,
Yeah,
they
did.
No, they
That's
didn't.
why they feel uneasy because they're all like, "Oh, we're gonna take her back to Gareth," and she's like, "No."
but they don't know who Gareth is yet.
I know, but they know she didn't want to go back there.
Oh yeah, I know, but they're
Yeah.
all like, yeah, but whatever.
But
Yeah,
now
so they
you know.
take her
But
there.
at least at this, you know that the cops know that Gareth is shady, and they don't care.
Yeah, well, O'Hara really doesn't care. He's like, come on, it's quitting time. They drop
He
her off.
literally
He's like,
was
"Let's
like,
bounce."
"I'm off in 5 minutes. Let's go." But you see you get a little shadow of a dragon,
Oh yeah, you see something fly
Oh,
a
overhead.
little shadow.
Yeah, and they're all like, "Whoa!" And the female officer, she's all like, she's like, "What was that?" She's like, "I think it was a dragon." He's like, "No, it's probably just a big bird."
He's got bird blindness, man.
It was a duck.
So this is where it starts to get kind of weird because it's just like, okay, so are dragons not a thing in this world then?
I think I think it's more like myth. Like
Yeah.
dragons are myth in this world.
It's hard. This world seemed like it had
I think it's like
it like wanted to be magic, but it also didn't want to be magic. It was really weird.
It's supposed to be like it's grounded, but there is like somewhat.
There is some like
I think
mystical
like you can
stuff.
tell that there was definitely a lot more magic in the past. It's like in How to Train Your Dragon, right? Like at the end, you find out there aren't as many dragons. So I think that's what it is. It's
Yeah.
one of those things, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
So it's like the less people started believing in, like the less magic there was around.
I think it's just that, and it's probably just less dragons.
Yeah.
You know? People killing it.
Yeah, so they drop her off, and then they I guess they leave, and then it cuts back to
Oh, this is where you also find out Gareth, because the Mallory's brother,
O'Connell.
Yeah. Brother O'Connell,
Yeah.
Charlie O'Connell. Uh-huh.
Charlie O'Connell. She's like, I don't know if we should be giving her back to the lady cop. Right? It's like, I don't think we should give him back. And he's like, Gareth might not have power now, but when he's gonna find a way to get it, and you want to be his good side.
Yeah.
So we know Gareth is not in good standings at this point too.
But people still like kind of fear him.
Yeah.
Because he does have he obviously like we see like he does have power, but like I
but
guess
not whatever
they,
power that not political power, I guess is what they were saying. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have followers like the way he used to or something.
Oh, maybe that's
like,
a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Then we're
like
back to the
obviously
game.
he doesn't have like as much pull as he used to have, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. So then we're back at the Dominion at the bar.
Trying to get
we see Diggs.
Mm.
And they're having their conversation at the table. The Rembrandt got a nice burger right there. He's got himself a cheeseburger.
They all have burgers and nobody's eating any of them.
They're full. One bite.
You know what? Though, this is something else I forgot to like. I will say, everybody's looking real sharp in this episode. The gang itself, great outfits, good
Rembrandt with
hair.
his nice silk shirt.
Yeah, he's got
silk red shirt.
I like Wade's like little like shiny.
She's got like a little feather like sweater.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got like
Like-
the knee boots.
Yeah,
Even the
wardrobe was
professor-
on point. This
It
episode.
was, I know. Even the professor, he had his hair slicked back. He was looking
Yeah,
real
nice coat.
Yeah.
not like a
Everybody
not like
was
a
looking
suit,
real good
just like a
in this
nice
room.
like leisure, not leisure, but I guess just like a little casual.
Mhm.
business casual, as some
casual,
would
yes.
say.
So I totally blanked out with the conversation they were having at the table.
Rembrandt was sad about Professor was kind of making fun of them because he was like, "Oh, I seem to be the only guy without a girl to pine over," because like you could tell
right,
Mal-
that's right.
you could tell Quinn was like sad about Melinda and he was sad about Alicia. And then
First of all, the professor has had at least 2 girls to
but
Yeah.
then Rembrandt has also
Rembrandt's
but
had
who
a
knows,
couple,
so
yeah.
fucking many.
who
dude.
know but who
Okay.
know how long it's been. Maybe he's hit a dry.
yeah,
I mean,
so
who's
it's fine.
he didn't have anybody in Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we don't see the other worlds that go in between.
That's
True.
So there's
We
all
don't
this
know which
back and
ones.
forth, and then of course the professor's like, "Yeah, I like
I-
a woman's
Yeah.
company
But
too."
I know.
Yeah.
Rembrandt's all like, he's like, you might be fine with just reading a book. What did he say? But I'd like
The comfort of
a comfort of
a-
of a woman.
of a
right?
woman or something,
Yeah.
of a lady.
Mhm. And then that's when he says the exact same thing.
He's like,
Yeah,
I also
too.
like that.
Yeah.
I know. And then you can tell Wade is annoyed that like Quinn is like still pining over this girl. She's
Mhm.
kind of like, leave it be.
She's all, "Why don't you just want me?"
She's like the straight opposite. Oh, I guess she makes that. She's just like I think she agrees. She goes, we all
Oh,
want
yeah,
like
we
the
all want someone.
Someone
the
to like,
embrace
want a
of
little
a
romance
special
of
someone.
someone.
Yeah,
Every now
every
and
now
then,
and then.
Yeah.
She's like, but us yelling at each other is not going to make anything better.
Mhm.
And so then, but you can tell she's upset that Quinn is like still on this girl.
Yeah, he's still thinking about her. You
he
can
still
tell. He's
feels
very
bad.
distracted.
That, yeah. And she's kind of like, well, this is where we find out more Gareth's backstory. This is where Wade tells us like, oh, it turns out Gareth was kicked out because he was practicing the dark arts, dark magic.
Oh,
Wade
Wade.
knows this.
Yeah, Wade said it.
How does she know this?
She read it. Is it that book that she
She
bought?
talked
Oh,
to the innkeeper.
Oh,
And the
okay.
innkeeper gave her this info. So she was like, he got kicked out. And so he was like, oh, great. Now I feel even worse. And she was like, yeah, but she was his apprentice.
His apprentice, yeah.
So you don't know, she might be just as evil as he is.
Yeah.
Which was the same thing that they were trying to tell her in the last world.
Well, now she's learning. She's like, all right, I don't want to. I'm just
She's
gonna
like,
go.
look,
I'm gonna
sometimes
take
people
it."
just be evil. You gotta leave them be.
So, so Wade and Rembrandt decide to go to the room, and then the professor and Quinn stay there, and they start talking to Dix,
Yeah.
trying to get info on Melinda.
And Diggs is so helpful in this.
Oh
like,
yeah,
he immediately sat down
He's
and he
always
was like,
friendly
"Let me
when
tell
they go,
you
yeah.
everything I know."
he's like, I got all the gossip.
Yeah, he was like down to
Of
tell the
course, he's
cheese
a
man.
bartender, man.
He overhears everything.
Yeah.
And then that's when he tells them like, "Oh, they want to get to his lair," and he's like, "Well, you might want to talk to a reporter friend I know."
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So he gives them a contact, and then it goes. We cut back to Garrett's lair, and you see.
lake.
It's funny when they're panning in. You see like a guy standing there like that, and then at first I was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
I originally
Just
I saw
standing
this
there.
guy like on occasion a couple of seasons. I'm like, is that a statue? A realistic statue of Gareth? I'm like, this
You
is
know what?
insane.
I rewatched it with your dad on the TV, but I originally had seen this on
On your
my
phone?
phone in the car, like
Mhm.
during my lunch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't notice that before when it pans over to that statue guy,
Mhm.
there's a sword next to
Oh,
him
that
that
says
says
Mallory.
Mallory.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so,
So
I
at
was like,
first I
oh.
thought that was Gareth, and I was like, "Why is Gareth?"
Yeah,
doing
Gareth's
that?
like,
that's why I was like,
I'm like, what's he doing?
Statue of him? What the fuck?
So yeah, so then it pans in. Yeah, you see the sword of
Yeah.
Mallory, and you see what basically I guess is a Mallory, basically like frozen
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
that gets Gareth has as a trophy, and then you
Oh,
got
yeah.
Melinda, and she's
tied up on
she's tied
the
up on the
table.
thing, and then the female cop
Comes in
and like
tries to help.
her and free her. So he like she unshackles her, and then Gareth shows up, and he's all like, "Oh, I didn't." Well, like he was surprised that she came back to like.
Well,
save her.
before that happens, this is when Melinda tells the lady cop all the backstory of what's going on and why she's trying to escape.
Yeah, that she's trying to.
So I guess Gareth
Oh,
is
yes.
trying.
They're
Gareth
trying
is
to
just trying
impregnate
to.
By the way, the
yeah.
dialogue between these two is fucking horrible.
Yes, this is where I was
So
like, this is a
deadpan.
lot of info. Like this was. It
They're
just
just
felt
trying
like
to
they
cram
were
a
like
bunch of
She,
information.
regurgitating
she's
all
going to
this.
impregnate me with a demon.
She
Yeah,
just said a
and
bunch
then,
of
like,
things like.
then take,
It's so
like,
dead.
She's like Jupiter's
Transfer his-
insectile, which I was like, what the hell is sex?
I
I
don't know.
wanted to look that up. I forgot.
But
I was like, is that a
basically,
thing?
Garrett's gonna impregnate her with the demon, and then
No, he's
is
gonna resurrect a demon
Oh,
to
resurrect the demon,
impregnate
to
her.
impregnate her.
Oh, yes.
To make
yes.
a
Either
demon
way, she gets
child
impregnated. Yeah.
who's
Yeah.
immortal
Oh.
like Merlin, because I guess Merlin's.
Is immortal.
I don't know if
Is
this is.
immortal?
I don't
And
know if
then
this is
he-
the
I'm
right
like, if
one.
Merlin's immortal, where is he? He's fucking dead.
I
He's
know.
not there.
And then what? He's gonna possess that child then?
Yeah,
That's
he's
right?
gonna put his soul into that
into
that
baby.
baby and become
But this,
immortal.
it just
God,
seemed
that-
like such a like.
It's
God,
a
that's
weird
a lot of
plan.
work. That's a
Yeah.
lot of work here. I feel like this plan is at least like. But she also says when that child's of age. So I'm just like, this is a
You gotta
plan that's
raise.
like at
You
9.
gotta
like,
raise this
40
baby.
years.
That's how you
in
do
the
it. That's
Till
how
it's
wizards
18.
do
This is a long
it.
con.
Yes,
Once
bro.
it's 18, you can possess
That's
it.
It was just weird.
But yeah, so we got that plan. And
Oh my god, this is actually an actual verbiage. What does
Oh,
that
is it?
mean?
sex time.
Jupiter in sextile describes a beneficial. It's a 60
Is it
degree
of
angle
birthing or
between the
being
balance
pregnant?
Jupiter and another point on the birth chart. Oh,
There
interesting.
you go.
Oh, okay, so it does have some. so
It is
valid.
a thing.
It's valid.
But yeah,
Yeah,
she just
it's
said
about
she just
fertility.
said so many things, and then he said something. Yeah, this is when you find out that I guess his whole thing is he wants to be immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, like, I think it's is that common knowledge? Was Merlin's?
I
That
don't know. I don't know
absolutely
anything
nothing
about
at all
that.
about Merlin.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
I just know he was a wizard in the fucking.
He made that
Knights of the
monkey.
Round Table or whatever. What do you call it? So so the female cop, she shows up there, she frees her, and then Garrett shows up, and then she pulls the sword on him, and then he
Yes.
kills
What
her
did she
by
do
giving her like
exactly?
a brain
I kind of
aneurysm
turn my
or
head away and I
something.
come back and I
Oh,
see
so
like
this
a
cop
red.
had a sword, huh?
Yeah, she had a sword.
She didn't have a
They
gun,
don't
she
have
had a
guns,
sword.
they have swords.
So it's very weird where the
No,
Well, it's like a
no
baton,
firearms.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're kind of like modern, but we're not really fully modern. I guess I'm guessing I'm guessing guns don't exist in this world.
No, it's spells.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Or swords. Those are
Yeah.
your options.
But this guy, Gary,
Yeah. So Gareth kills her. I'm guessing, right?
Gave her a brain aneurysm.
That's what I
the
said.
worst
I said
fucking
give her a
way to
brain
go.
neurosis.
Yeah, I think so.
That's
Yeah,
horrible.
I don't know. I guess she had a brain aneurysm.
Something.
She
He
got
did something to
a
her.
case
I
of-
but
just put Gareth kills Lady Cop.
Yeah.
Question telepathically question mark.
Right, Yeah,
Yeah,
something
because
like
you
that.
never see her again. After
But yeah,
this,
so
you
now-
assume she's dead.
But now we've and then we okay. So yeah, so
Skulldugger,
now
we go back.
Skulldugger had to bury her somewhere.
I know. So yeah, so now he wants Mallory.
Yeah.
Now he wants Quinn because he thinks Quinn
Is a powerful.
is immortal.
So he's like, "Oh, I can take over his body. I don't even need this demon child."
He's all, look at that body. I'd rather. He's like, I can be young and hot now. I don't have to wait.
I don't have to wait
18
18 years. Yeah. So then it cuts back to Quinn and the professor. They're taking a stroll in Griffith Park.
Oh yeah.
Is that really where they are?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
And then
But they're gonna go see the
The reporter.
reporter
yeah, they're
guy.
gonna go meet up with the reporter. But they are having a conversation as they're
They're
walking, though,
talking
right?
about,
What were they talking about?
They were talking about Gareth, I believe, right? Like, isn't that the conversation about?
I don't know. This
Oh,
is why
fuck, yeah,
I
at this point- at
usually
this
like to
point,
take
I
note,
blank
like,
out
Oh
until we
no,
get to-
the conversation is more on like the
Maybe?
professor's kind of like, I don't get this world, and then
Oh,
Quinn's
yes.
kind of like, well, I think Shakespeare said like
Oh,
there are
that's right.
there are worlds where you're not necessarily, or like where you know, or you won't know everything or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I guess the professor's kind of like, I guess like he's just essentially telling him like this world doesn't follow our rules of physics.
Yeah.
And that's okay, Professor.
He's like, just chill.
Just leave him
Just
be.
enjoy the ride.
And he's
yeah.
like, I guess.
Yeah. So they meet up with their reporter contact, and then I don't remember what the hell the reporter said.
The reporter is saying, like, what the fuck did he?
Oh,
This is what I'm saying. This
part,
part was just
this
like
part,
a lot of
the only
info.
thing I can vividly remember, he goes, I'll give you a minute to
Oh yeah, he
tell me
literally.
what you want.
That's the
And
funny
then
thing.
they go
He's-
like, oh, we heard you have some info on Gareth. He's like, oh, you wasted your first 10 seconds.
Yeah. And so he goes,
And he has a sword too.
Oh my god,
Does
does
he?
he?
Yeah, he
What's
does.
I
He,
just
like,
remember
points it
he's
at
he's
them.
leaning on a
I
knife.
thought that was his cane.
Sword cane.
I think it was
I think he had a
cane.
sword.
Whatever.
But yeah, so
I
he's
swear.
telling them that Gareth
Maybe it was
is
a
a
cane.
bad guy.
It was a
He's
walking
very
stick.
That guy.
He's-
Don't want to fuck with this guy. Let me tell
He's
you.
like-
bad guy. And they think he. Oh, I guess the Mallorys were a clan of white druids.
Whoa.
And so,
Why they gotta be white?
and so I guess he killed them all, but like the thing was like if you
There was
kill
some
all white
prophecy.
druids, you get bad luck.
Bad juju?
Yeah, you get bad juju,
Juju.
if you kill
Oh,
white.
so you
If
got
you
bad
kill,
juju from
so
it.
he has one of them in prison.
Oh,
in his
that's why he
lair.
didn't kill that one. Okay.
Yeah, so that he wouldn't. I think it's like death. Death comes for the person who kills all the Mallorys or something.
I don't know.
Or a whole clan or a whole white druid.
Somewhere,
If you
yeah.
kill a bloodline, I don't know.
It's not good.
Death
Not
comes
good.
for you.
When you
so
kill,
he has.
Bad.
They're like their rules are the same as Saving Private Ryan. All the brothers can't die. You gotta bring back one
Yeah,
at
at
least.
least one. I know. And then they were like, okay, how do we get to Gareth? This is the part that I thought was funny.
What?
So he's like, you got 20 seconds, you got 10 seconds. And then they're all like, okay, do you know how to break? Oh, so then Melinda's his
Apprentice.
apprentice.
Uh-huh.
And so as the whole time that she's his apprentice, you can't take her away from him somehow. I don't know, whatever.
There's
like
Yeah.
magic rules, right? And so they're all like, how do we break that? And then he's all, your time's up. And then they're all like, why are you so scared to talk to us? And he answers that question.
I'm fucking blind, man.
He's like, you know, it was kind of a lame reveal. They're like, why are you so scared to talk to us? And he turns around
Are we to
and
assume?
his eyes are kind of like grayish
Cloudy,
over
yeah.
there, cloudy.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, because I once wrote one bad article about Gareth, and then I went,
It's like the son of Raptor.
I was thinking to myself, the son of Rat Bear was a way better reveal than this. Like, it's kind of anticlimactic. But yeah, so he's all like, I wrote one bad article about him, and then I went blind.
That's awesome.
I was like,
Hold
why
on,
did-
that kind of redeems the
Why
episode.
didn't you just answer that last question? Because you still stayed. And
Yeah.
you answered this question, and you even came out of hiding. Like,
I gonna go?
I gave him a bad Yelp
My
review.
caretaker.
Exactly. He gave him a 1-star review and then went
He
blind.
fucking blinded me. Son of a
My
bitch.
caretaker's waiting for me. I gotta get out of here. I shouldn't even be here.
Here, guys. But yeah, so I was like,
He's like, it's not my fault the pasta was cold.
I said the pasta could have used a little bit more salt, and then I went blind.
He's like, that was the last time I ate out.
Yeah, they're essentially, so he's all like, be careful what you
Yeah.
try to do.
Yeah, he's just warning them. Just like, oh, just stay away from him. It's bad,
But
bad
I'm
news.
telling you, that reveal, I was kind of like, okay. But yeah, so then we get back to Rembrandt and Wade. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. So Rembrandt and Wade. So he like
He's
so
basically
Rembrandt
like
won't let the
I
Alicia thing
don't
go.
even understand I
So-
don't even understand why he's trying to do this.
Well, it was
Oh.
Wade's idea. She's
Oh,
all
yes,
like,
because
let's
I have
let's
a-
try a love
let's
potion.
try a love-
No,
Which,
before
by the way,
that,
it is crazy that Wade would even
yes,
suggest
that's
that.
what I was thinking too. We'll get
Like,
to
that's
that.
not her mindset. at
No,
all.
he's on the phone with Alicia, and he's
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
he's trying to,
explain
like,
sliding to her.
Yeah, he's
And
telling
he's
you
Oh
the
yeah,
truth.
that's right.
He's all like, nah,
Like, you're
I'm from a
fucking
different dimension. And she's like, okay, you're schizophrenic. I'm sorry.
Bye.
And then she hangs up on him. And Wade's looking at him like fingers crossed, like,
Yeah, like she's like, yeah, did it
Something's
work?
wrong
Did it
I
work?
know
dude.
this part was really weird. So she was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Come on," and then he's like, "Nope, she didn't go for it." And then she's like, "Why don't we try a love spell?"
Yeah,
Oh,
and
oh,
she
we-
bought a book.
We do right before she does
Oh,
say that.
this
We
is
do get the
when-
backstory,
yeah,
and
this
we
is
find
the
out that
backstory.
in the past, before what was going on, so he was gonna sing that national game,
and they were
and then
gonna
after he was gonna ask
ask Alicia to move in.
with her.
So they were dating then, right?
They were
Yes.
dating.
Okay, so they
she
were
was
dating.
a backup.
Singer
was
for
part of
this,
the
Starlets.
yeah, for the Starlets, yeah.
So
Was
they
it-
were essentially going to be kind of like a working couple
They
too.
were,
Oh, yeah,
yeah,
'cause
he said
they
like,
were gonna be like Ike and-
Ike and
Oh,
Tom.
Xander
He
doesn't
saw
know
without
Ike
the
and-
broken dishes.
Yeah. So
yeah.
essentially, he wanted Xander has no idea what
So that's
any of
like
that
the
means.
girlfriend he left behind.
It's a very famous like abusive relationship that was going on.
Yeah, Tina
couple?
Turner and
I will say that movie,
Ooh.
the movie that they did.
Tia Turner.
oh
Ike
yeah,
Turner?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Oh, okay.
you saw the movie?
Did you see the movie?
Did you see the movie?
I don't know. I just know this. I do know those characters. Like I know Ike Turner. Like then that name definitely.
Yeah,
like,
he was
it's
a
a-
very
Yeah.
abusive husband.
Yeah.
And so this is when she's kind of like, oh, we never really talked about your life before this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But technically, I mean, I guess they don't.
Well,
I
mean,
guess
like,
she has
way
a backstory.
before.
She has a backstory with Quinn. She doesn't
Mhm.
really have a backstory with the professor. Her
No,
and
she
the
doesn't
professor
really know
don't
the
really
professor.
talk
She doesn't know
about
the
their
professor.
wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I guess there have been times where the professor talks about his wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you like you don't find out till later that he has an estranged son.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
that's only
We
really
still don't
implied
even
that.
really know.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember if there's an episode where like you actually see his son or
His
something
son.
like that.
I
Can't
hope
remember.
We got
do.
time. Well,
So,
Um,
well, no. Now professor's dying now, so we gotta.
yeah,
Well,
sure.
no, that guy
You know.
cured him. He gave him some mints. All right.
I forgot. Not even. He told him you gotta cure yourself, and
All
so
right, I'll
and we
go.
were all like, "Oh, he's
Why
gonna
don't
die
you
even
guys
faster."
Did everything I could do here.
I'm not done. All right, I'm done.
All right, I'm done now. There's nothing I can do anymore.
But yeah, so she's like, "Why don't we try a love spell?"
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm like, "What? Why would you?
Why
Why
do
would you
that?
be into
Yeah,
that
yeah.
idea?"
Not only that, what makes you think you can do that and do it like right?
Like the odds.
Of course,
We find out.
Let's be real.
She probably thought it was like a-
Wade obviously thinks that she can cast a
So
love
love
spell
spell.
correctly the first
She
time.
was a
I
queen
without
of
ever
she was a
read-
queen of hippies. She can
It's
do
true.
this.
Without ever pre-reading what she's supposed to do.
But did you think she actually thought it was gonna work?
I think I
I
thought.
think she.
I had already. I mean, you could tell that, like, oh, okay, the thing's gonna happen where it's like, oh, Rembrandt's actually gonna fall in love with like her.
I didn't
Yeah.
think that. I thought it was. I thought.
Love
Okay,
potions
so
never
they do
go
the
well.
love
I knew it was
potion.
gonna.
Yeah. So
So they do the love potion. But yeah, I thought to myself, like, I feel like if anything, Wade should be completely against the idea
Yeah.
Yeah.
of like
So-
forcing this woman to
It's
have
not her- yeah, it's
feelings.
not her character
Yeah.
at all.
But
Well, so
I guess she did a lot of things in this episode
Yeah, so
that was not Wade.
they decide they're gonna do the love potion. She has the book, and then
Mm-hmm.
it, from the before they do the spell and everything, it cuts back to the professor and Quinn,
Okay. Is this
and
the-
then they're walking and they're trying to
this
figure
scene is
out
very weird.
how to get Melinda back. And then they see her; she's just like there, and
But
and
it's
then
a
like
vision.
But
That already
it's
happened?
not- Yeah, yeah.
It's like an illusion from.
I don't
No,
know.
it's not.
'cause
It was really
she's
her.
tactile,
It
'cause,
was
like
me? Oh.
she like touches him,
Okay.
and then she like kind of. I think it is her, but she's
But then she
being
vanished.
controlled kind
Oh,
of.
okay. By
Well,
Ga-
you
by
find
Gareth.
out later that whenever he tells her to do something,
She
she
has
has
to
to
do
do
it.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's
Yeah,
compelled
so
to do it.
Okay, so she does go out there, and then she's all like, "Oh,
Damn, I
I,
can't
I
believe that already
escaped."
happened.
She's all like, "Oh, Gareth's
All of
scared
this
of you."
seems real. All of this already seems real sketchy.
Yeah, and then
she's like,
all like, "I want to go talk to
he
you alone."
let me go.
Yeah, because he's scared of you.
And he's like, and of course Mallory Quinn eats this up.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
like,
of course
"Oh,
he
yeah."
let you go. Of course he's scared of me.
He's like,
Let's
"Look
go,
at me, I'm
baby."
buff."
Yeah.
And so she wants to go talk alone, and the professor doesn't think that's a good idea, and she kind of does like a little spell on
Jedi
him,
magic
or
on
like
him.
she's like, "No, it's fine.
She's
gonna
like,
be fine."
he's
Let me
fine.
go.
He's all, and then he's all like, "You'll be fine," and then they walk
And
away.
Quinn didn't even think this was sketchy. Like,
No,
of
I
course
guess
the
not.
professor is gonna be against
He's
this.
desperate for that kiss.
He wants
He
that
needs
kiss
that
so
kiss.
bad.
So Melinda and Quinn kind of take off walking, and then Professor snaps out of it, and then he yells out, "Mr.
He
Mallory!"
wasn't even. They hadn't even taken 3 steps when he snapped
Yeah,
out
he
of it.
coulda ran
and then
after
he
them.
couldn't see them anywhere.
Yeah, he could have
His,
ran after
his
them.
knee was hurting.
Yeah, so then they're
I saw what happened to that blind man.
He's like,
I don't want that to happen to
He's
me.
like, I don't want to go blind. Actually, you know,
You already went blind.
Yeah, he already
Just
experienced
He's
that.
like, I've been there. I don't want to do that
Thanks for
again.
the game.
I'll
So
wait for you in the inn, Mallory.
then
Bye.
it cuts back to Wade and Rembrandt, and they got everything set up in the room. They're gonna do the spell. So
She was using
she's got
baby
like
powder, I
yeah,
think.
she was doing baby powder to
Oh.
do like a circle around
Yeah.
him,
Yeah, man.
and then he's all like, "Hurry up, girl! I'm gonna cramp up here."
Oh, yeah, because he has to sit
He has to
crisscross
sit like
applesauce.
crisscross. Oh, sorry. And then so she like has the book, and then she's like, "All right, close your eyes." And then she gets like this little. I thought it was a crystal at first, but I guess it's like
It's
a
like water,
like a
some sort of
something.
potion.
But like she opens it,
Oh.
and she's like says like this magic spell and pours it on his head, and then
Yikes.
Okay.
she's all like, "I think it works."
Why does she
Or it's
think
like, I don't know,
Works?
because like when she reads the spell, it says, "Oh, the first person you lay eyes on is gonna be like the person you fall in love with."
Why would
Well, you're the only one in the room.
Mm.
Alicia's
I know.
not there.
I know. She's like, you have to think
It was
about the guy
all
you're
set up
the
by,
Yeah,
person you're in love with.
Yeah.
So I didn't think about it till the second time, but yeah, after she reads the words, I should have written them down. It is like catch this person's like love at first sight.
Mhm.
And
I'm
I'm
like,
like,
well,
girl,
you're
that
gonna-
doesn't even
that's
sound like
you.
anything you want to happen.
Yeah.
Like, and then she's like, did it work? And then he's like, who's Alicia? And I immediately was like, great, you wiped his memory. Good job,
He's
girl.
like, you don't know
He
who
doesn't
he
know
is.
anything.
You don't know how to use the restroom.
Good job, Wade.
He just pooped himself. I hope you're happy. Yeah. So he falls in love with her. And then it cuts back to Quinn and Melinda, and they're walking around at the Huntington Library.
That's
Yeah.
what it looked like, yeah.
That's what it looked like. It looked like where they were standing. There's that little pond right there. I think that's the little pond where the koi fish come up. Yeah. I think it was the Huntington Library. It looked like it, very much so. Yeah. So they're having a conversation. I forget what she's saying to him, but she ends up. What happened?
I just
wrote
remember
it
this
down?
conversation. No, I just remember the end. She's all like, she tells him, he's like, he's like, I'm not gonna, she's like, I want to be with you. And he's like, the thing is, immediately when there's some sort of commitment, he wants to jump out. He's like, oh, the thing is I'm not gonna be here for long. And
Yeah.
she's all
I
like,
got a flight tomorrow. I got a drag in the
I
couch.
gotta go.
Yeah.
She's
And
like, well,
she's-
take me with you.
Yeah, she's like, I want to
Yeah.
go with you. And the words that I think I did write down the words that she
What did
said.
she say?
She's like, oh, I want to go with you. Oh, she said, what did she goes, she's like, we could like something among the stars and make love on the cloud
Oh yeah.
travel among the stars and
Yeah.
make love on the clouds.
Yeah,
And
that's
I'm
right.
like, girl, you're not going into space, or like, what's going on
She
here?
don't know where she's going.
She has no idea what's. I'm all like on the clouds.
Yeah, but
And then then she says that thing where she's all like, she's all like, "Be careful with me. I've never kissed a wizard before."
Oh yeah, she does say
What a
that.
fucking lie.
And then
You gotta
And-
drop that one on Halloween, man.
and then she does
I've
kiss
never kissed a wizard. I just love to be gentle with me. I've never kissed a wizard before.
flower.
Yeah, wizards have way more better.
So they do kiss.
And then I was
And
like,
then
and then
all
of
of a
course,
sudden
he leaned
he's
into
like,
that kiss too.
he like starts getting all like
Woozy.
all woozy, and I was like, oh no, poison ivy kissed him.
It's like a chlorophyll. It's like chlorophyll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's just like
So I guess her lips were
Chloroform.
enchanted or something like that. But like
to
yeah,
make
so
him
to make
weak in
him,
the knees.
so he passes out and he falls on the floor, and then
And
he drops the timer. I don't know
How-
when he
how
had
the
it in
hell
his
did the
hand.
time-
he
timer fall-
knew. He was
it
ready.
was like by his
He was
head
yeah.
too.
He was like, this
He's
kiss
all,
is
"Let's
too
go,
good."
girl.
He's like, this kiss
He
is
was-
too good to be true. But I don't know.
That fool was ready to leave the other three behind just to get away from this commitment.
I know.
He's I'm more of a quick lover. I'm not really a long term.
I'm more of a have a baby with someone than leave them.
Then immediately leave him.
Yeah.
Too fair for that big. I know. I'm like, Quinn, you're so easy.
So then
Just a young boy.
yeah, so he gets dragged
With all those
away.
hormones.
Yeah.
So he gets
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
dragged away, and then
Okay, do you know what that'll drag them? I couldn't make
It's
sense
probably
of it.
her.
It's probably. Oh, I.
What
thought,
did she turn into?
Oh, it's not. Is it the hawk, or is it the dragon? Because we find out.
can she turn into the dragon?
No, only Garrow.
Oh, and
turns into
Gareth.
the dragon.
Yeah.
Because she like his eyes go kind of his vision goes kind of fuzzy, and then we see her turn into a little ball of light, which is how
Maybe Skuldar was there.
which is
like,
how Skuldar.
Oh yeah, that's probably school.
maybe Skuldar was there and like dragged him and threw him on the horse or something. Who knows?
I don't know.
They
No,
don't show
somebody maybe it was the dragon. I think
maybe.
I think it was the dragon.
Maybe Gareth was there. And,
Yeah, he turned into a
Turned into
dragon.
a dragon.
Well, which makes sense for what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so he gets dragged off. The timer's still there out in the open, and the professor happens to be like in the same area, like looking for
Just
him.
in time, my boy.
Looking for him.
Oh shit.
He's all-
Oh, fuck, he's gone.
He's all, don't kiss her.
Don't do it.
I would be like, if I were the professor, I'd be like, this was already kissing her. I already know. I
Yeah.
know this how this guy
So
operates.
he's walking around, and then
Always two
you
steps
see like a
ahead.
big ass shadow, like
Oh.
overhead on him, and it's
it's
the
a little
dragon.
dragon
And
shadow.
it's just like whoo, shoots
At
up,
first, I
and then
thought it was the
fucking
hawk.
the professor does a duck and roll. yeah.
Firehawk.
The hawk was
I
throwing
thought
out
it
fire.
was the hawk. I thought it was Skuldar as the hawk, and he threw out like a fireball or something.
No,
it wasn't until I
it was a
rewatched it
dragon.
on the TV that I saw the
Yeah.
dragon shadow, and I was like,
One
oh,
big hawk.
It's a new power that he got.
Yeah, I'm like my first like this. I was like, oh, that makes a lot more sense. Okay,
Yeah, so
he
yeah.
does tuck and roll.
He does
gets
tuck and
away.
roll, gets away from the fire blast, and then he continues to look for him, and then he finds. Oh no, not yet. Then it cuts to Quinn. He's in the lair.
See the
He's-
process between, I guess, of Geralt putting his soul into
Quinn.
Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes over his body.
And you get
Oh,
to hear
this is
Quinn's
also when you-
impersonation.
This is
Oh,
also
yeah.
when you find out that this girl's got some pull on the Mallorys. Apparently, Gareth used her to lure all the Mallory clans.
Yeah, so they
All Mallory boys are in love with this
Why not
girl.
one Mallory is like, "Oh, I heard about this girl.
I know.
She's fucking killing our
And
squad.
my cousin went to her house and never came back. I think I'm gonna
I
go.
think I got better odds. Yeah.
But I was like, the game on this girl is it's
Fucking-
crazy.
She's a
She took
generational.
down.
She's a bloodline killer.
It's what she is. I was like, oh my god! And I guess the one. So we find out the statue is Philip Mallory,
Oh,
Mhm.
that's good.
Yeah.
and that was the one. Although they all loved her, that was the only one she loved in
yeah.
return. Yeah, and so that's the one that he has imprisoned. In that, he did not even imprisoned, huh? Just like statued right
Yeah,
there,
he's just
frozen
there,
Yeah.
frozen.
on display. Really, is what he has them
Yeah.
as.
So Gareth is doing his spell. He cuts off a piece of Quinn's hair and
This is
puts
a
it in
lame
his
spell
chalice.
too, by the way.
And then he pours some fucking juice in there.
He just poured some water and then he drank it.
But yeah, he drank it, and then you see Quinn's eyes like start to roll back, and then he's all like, "Oh, give me a shot of that."
He was just, I don't know. This whole spell wasn't very spelly, if you ask me.
no, but like you see like the I
You
guess
see like lights.
Gareth's like
Soul.
soul, I guess,
Soul transfer.
and then like it comes out of his body and then jumps into
I
Quinn's
did
body.
kind of like the way this looked, though.
Oh, you
because
like
it
that?
looked partially human and almost
Mhm.
looked kind of like head and shoulder
Yeah.
formed. It was kind of
It's all
interesting.
floaty, and then it
It looks
goes
better.
into
It looks
Quinn.
better than the next effect we get towards the end
Oh,
of
yeah,
the
for
show.
sure, yeah. So then Gareth completes transferring. So then, like, what do they do with Gareth's body? Is it just fucking there on the floor?
Oh, yeah. Well, we see it later on. Yeah.
We'll see. So, yeah.
Yeah. So
But
he's
like, so
yeah.
yeah. So he.
He's successfully transferred, and he thinks he's immortal now.
I'm like, ooh, is he gonna be
I
upset
know,
when he finds
right?
out he's not?
So, and then it cuts back to the professor, and he comes across the timer, and he
Yeah.
grabs it. He's like, "God damn, that boy always dropping it."
I don't
and
even
then
know.
and then it cuts right back to
I think they were like, we haven't
Wade
shown the
Rembrandt.
timer in a few.
Yeah.
They
What
need
happened?
to
They
show
haven't
it.
even said how long they have.
I know they
Yeah,
never once.
not
say
until
how
later.
long
At
they
one
have.
point, when he's talking to Mallory at the minute before they see Melinda on the street where she says she's free, he does say we only have 12 hours left.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's all like, "What could you fix today that you could fix tomorrow?" Or something like
That
that.
couldn't be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
That
yeah,
couldn't
so
be changed. Like, you're gonna fix it now. It's not gonna be a permanent fix.
Yeah.
Like, she could
just go right back to where it was.
him.
Yeah. So then it cuts from the professor finding the timer to Quinn and to Wade and Rembrandt, and they're over there in the French Street or whatever, and you can clearly tell that he's in love with Wade.
Yeah,
and
he's like acting real.
acting all lovey-dovey. He steals some flowers and is gonna give them to her,
And then
and Wade's
Quinn
like,
gives
"Put
them
those
back."
back."
So this is
And then he starts confessing his love in front of everybody.
I started to wonder at this point. I started to wonder what Wade's plan was. So
Mhm.
you look, okay, let's say the love spell would have
I
worked
guess her
out,
plan- if the
and then what? She was gonna slide with him, or
Yeah.
he was just gonna, or he was gonna make
I
her fall in love with him
guess.
and then leave her,
No,
like,
I think
or he was gonna stay
slide. I think he would have slid with her.
with her, or do you think he would have stayed? I was just like,
Yeah,
I don't think she thought out this love potion process.
No, I don't think so. It's just kind of like
Well, it didn't
a
work out,
spur
so
of the
it's
moment
fine.
type thing.
Also, I wonder if love spells are just kind of like you could just buy books of spells in stores.
Well, that's where she got it
and
from.
magic, and
Yeah.
magic works.
Yeah.
Do people look at how he's acting and think immediately, "Oh, this
Oh,
chick put a love spell on this"?
Probably
Yeah.
like some
So
people.
they-
It's embarrassing. I
Yeah.
think people just know.
So they were over there in that section again because they went back to the store where she got the book.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
like,
And
oh,
she was
they
all upset. She's like,
don't
"Oh, they
have
can sell you the
anything."
books
Yeah.
to do the spell, but nothing. They don't know how to break the
I'm
spell."
surprised there's no like spell reversal book.
Yeah, right.
No.
They get you for double because they know the
I
spell's gonna go
know.
bad.
They get you with this with the
with the reversal.
Yeah. So
They're all like, the first book's $15. The second book, $375.
It's like a Columbia House.
Yeah.
type situation.
You're all damn.
oh, you get the first one for a penny. The second one's $50. So
But
yeah,
he makes this big speech, and I do think it's a very cute speech, though. And there are people that go, "Aw."
oh yeah, because he's like something about like the sun and or like some I forget what she says.
No, that's later.
No, that's later. But
later.
he's all like, I have known what it is to be. He's like, I thought I knew what love was. And he was like, I know what it is to be lonely, and I know what it is to be sad. Like, I don't know.
Uh,
But he's like, I love this woman. Everybody's like, oh.
yeah, and then the cops are all like, "Calm down, buddy." And then she
Get off
stops
that.
him. She's like, "You want to get arrested?" So she grabs him, and then she's all like, "You're not in love with me." Blah blah blah. And then it cuts back to to
Then
the
that's
lair.
when he's like, he's like,
"Oh,
did you ever know your tongue sticks up in your top teeth or something?
Yeah,
when you
do your
eat
S's.
He's
like,
like,
"It's so cute."
that was funny.
Yeah. So then we go back to Garrett's lair again, and then the professor showed up there.
Yeah,
then-
the professor found it.
He gets there, and Melinda answers the door, and he's asked, "Log, if you know where my friend is." She's like, "Oh, I left him in the
Well,
forest."
she answers the door and she goes, she says something about like, your master's not here. And
Oh,
he's
yeah.
all, first of all,
Oh, he's not my master.
he's not my master, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm his
professor.
professor.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, so you know?
Oh, so you're a wizard
you're a
too?"
She's like, "Wizard?" He's like, "I'm
No,
no more
a
a wizard."
scientist.
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Wait, you're a scientist? And is he?" And then the professor goes like, "He's just a scientist.
He's
too.
just a
He's just a
boy.
boy."
Yeah.
And she's
But
like,
yeah,
"Oh, shit."
he does this thing. He does say this line though, where he's all like, he said something about reality. Like, I only deal with reality.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but their reality is magic.
Mhm.
So you can't.
Well, he's still trying to explain it scientifically. of how
I
you would do it.
know,
That's
but
the
I'm
thing.
just like,
He's
boo,
just
this
basically saying
isn't
like
your
we're
world.
not magic, neither is Quinn.
Yeah.
So
Give me my boy
whatever
back.
you
Give him
think,
back, yeah,
you know,
he's not immortal.
well, yeah, he's
Yeah,
not
Okay,
immortal.
guess what?
but she
He's
asked-
gonna die.
She asked, you're like, wait, he's not immortal? And he's like,
He's like, no.
no.
He's like, nah,
And then she
man.
changes her mind, and she's like, all
I'll
right, come
help
in.
you.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
no, that's when she goes like, oh, I left him at the park, and then that's when he guilts her because he's all like, he was worried for you.
Yeah.
He kept thinking about you
Yeah.
after the cops brought you
Mhm.
back,
He felt
and he
bad.
was really sad about it. And then she was like, fine, come on in.
She's
Yeah.
like,
She's like,
God.
your master's in here. Come get him.
Jesus. And then it cuts back to Wade and Rembrandt, and now they ended up at Alicia's place, and they
She's
kind of
doing
put him
like
in
a
hypnosis.
trance.
Yeah.
You're immediately in. to the part
Yeah.
where he's in-
And then you
in-
find out that Alicia's like, I don't believe in spells. And again, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
where I'm like, I don't understand this world then. So is this a magic world or is this not a magic
I-
world?
I
Like,
don't
how
know.
is it a
I
magic
guess it
world, but
is.
some
It
people
is,
don't
though.
believe in
Some
magic?
people think. I
There's a
don't know.
fucking dragon. How do you not believe
Yeah,
in spells?
don't know.
naturally.
If I see a dragon, I believe in spells. Immediately.
I'd be like,
Immediately.
no, because you could just be like, oh, dragon's an animal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
Yeah,
it flies?
magical animal.
so Alicia's all like, she's like, I think people use the spells as an excuse to
It'd be funny
Oh,
if,
to be
to reveal
reveal their
truths.
true feelings.
It'd
Yeah.
be funny if when she said that, Rembrandt kind of like looked to the side.
He's
like,
all, Wade's like, you mean kind of like alcohol?
So yeah, so she's like, "What are you saying that Rembrandt really loves me?" And she's like, "Yeah, he's got it bad for you."
So she
And
starts asking
she's
him
like,
questions.
"Little old me."
Yeah.
And then like she's all like, oh, do you love Wade? She's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I love Wade. I forget. Did you get any of this?
Oh,
stuff?
This
there's
is
the Earth
no.
one.
This
where
is
she's-
when he's like, "I love her as like the earth loves the sun, and I love."
That's
her.
very open.
And then Alicia's, and
It
then
could mean a
Alicia,
different level, a couple of
and then
different
Alicia's
things.
like, do you want to sleep with her?
What a weird question to
I was like,
ask.
oh,
Like,
she
got
I
locked
mean, I
it
guess
down.
she's a psychologist. I mean,
She just wants to get down to the root of it, like see what
She's
his
like,
actual.
do you want
Oh,
this?
banger
like,
or what?
She
man?
essentially wants, you want this or what?
She's
Hit
like, you gonna
this
hit
or
this?
Yeah.
Because I think Wade's DTF.
But then this is a really sweet moment.
Yeah,
'cause
and
he
then
does
he's
say
like,
a
no,
lot
it's
of
not
nice
like
things.
that.
Yeah, and then
Mhm.
he's like, I'm in love with her soul.
Yeah.
He's like, if I could touch anything, I would want to touch that. Like he's essentially, I don't know why it's not just like, because I can definitely see
I think it's like
them all having love for each other.
Yeah.
But like I would, in my mind, I would categorize it as like a familiar love.
I think it's like a family. Like I think
Yeah.
of them as like a brother and sister type thing. you know,
or
where
even
it's
as like you love your friends. Like you can
Yeah.
love your friends. That doesn't mean it's a romantic love. It's
Mhm.
just a friendly love.
yeah.
So I don't think it's out of norm for him to have, especially if you're constantly in like
It's
life
only
or
you
death
four,
situations.
Yeah.
Mhm. You're the
And
only
it's like the
ones.
only connection you have to your world. Like
That's
I don't think it's
consistent.
far fetched. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he says later. Is it's like, you know, that they're the only regular ones along on this
Oh,
ride.
Yeah,
they're
he
the only
puts it a
ones.
little bit
Yeah,
further.
Cue ball and the professor
Alright,
eggheads.
yes.
My favorite
Which is
episode.
really, I don't love them because they're smart. You're not smart.
You're a
Like,
dummy.
But she
Like
in her own
me.
right is an egghead as well.
And like into her own, yeah,
In her
own
nerdy thing,
things,
she's
yeah.
into
Yeah,
it.
like she's really great in
She's a fucking
computers.
loser.
Apparently, she knows everything about druids and
She
shit.
does
Yeah.
magic shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And she's like an astrology.
Yeah.
Like she's a nerd in her own right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like
They're all
But
I
nerds about
guess-
everything else.
Their
I
own
mean, like,
stuff, like Rembrandt's like
Rembrandt's a nerd
music.
for music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, but I guess it's different. I guess it's like you don't know science, like they
Yeah.
know science.
Yeah,
We
STEM
both are in the
nerds.
same
they're
like
they're still
bucket of
like
not knowing
yeah,
science.
not super brainy like them.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
really sweet, and I almost was like, I wonder if Wade's falling in love with Rembrandt here because she does give a look kind of like she's like, oh.
Well, I don't think she knew that he felt that way about her. So that's like
I
this is
wonder
like,
if she does she not feel the same way about him? I wonder.
I don't know. Who knows? Who never
Who
goes
knows?
to it.
Or maybe you don't think about it at the time.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm constantly in the world where I'm about to die.
Yeah. So she gets all that information out of him and then she kind of snaps him out of it.
Oh.
Makes him forget like the whole
Oh, yeah.
conversation
He's
that
like,
they
"What-
just
what
had.
happened?"
He's like, what's going on, girl?
He's all in there. The way he said it was
Oh,
funny.
this is a
He's
great-
all, what's up?
Yeah.
She's like, your bill.
Oh yeah.
She's all like
He's like,
$125
he's like, you're not in love with me,
Man.
and she's like, no, we don't have a connection. She's like, we do. $125.
and the house call, and
This
then
is
she
all that
starts
includes the house care, yeah.
laughing, and you're like,
And you're like, oh my god, I
you
hope you guys got
guys-
money
I'd
for
be
that
like,
shit.
do you guys pay that?
I'm like, who's paying for this?
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, then we end up back with Quinn and the professor.
Or is it just Professor?
Well, it's the professor and Melinda,
Yeah.
and she's all like, "Oh, if he's just a regular dude,
all you have
we're gonna
to
need
do
to exercise or
kill him.
exorcism."
Yeah,
him."
we're
How
gonna
do you-
need
How do you say that?
Exercise.
to exercise.
Exorcism.
Yeah, exercise.
Exercise?
Exorcism?
Yeah.
It just sounds like you're
Or
exercising.
you would be like,
Yeah, well.
exorcism. Yeah.
But yeah, you just need to exercise the
The
what's his name
demon.
out of him,
That's what
the
I
demon, the Gareth out of him.
Gareth out of him.
Um,
Yeah.
And so then they're walking in the forest, and somehow
Okay, this is
somehow
the
becomes
forest
like
scene, right?
pitch black.
Yeah. Evil doing is being done between. Well, Gareth has like a council of people.
Or
They're
there's
there.
Council of Druids. I don't know what.
I
some
think
sort
it's
of
like
council.
also
It's
top
like-
top wizards.
yeah.
That's what it seems
So
like.
he gathered all them to
Why
like
didn't he-
tell them, oh, I'm
I'm
immortal,
immortal now. I'm the
Oh
top
well,
of dogs.
this is when you see Gareth's body. This
Oh, do they
Skuldar's
have
all
it
like,
there?
yeah, it's there, like laying
Yeah,
on
just
the.
laying there on
And
the
he's
thing.
like, Skuldar's like, look at his body.
Mhm.
And then he comes in Quinn's body, and he's like, that's just my body, though. My soul's in this.
Yeah, this
Fool.
immortal
Yeah.
being.
So I guess the professor and
He's like,
Melinda
I
have
will live forever.
had formulated a plan. They're going to infiltrate this meeting that's going on. They head down there in their little cloaks and lanterns and stuff like
He's
that.
Wait for my signal.
Yeah, she's all like, make sure your aim is true. She's all like,
Yeah, so I
And
guess
I was at
But
first I was all like,
boys.
oh, he's gonna shoot him.
I thought it was gonna be some sort of like
I thought it was gonna be a
Arrow
spell
or
thing. I was like,
That's what I
something.
thought, yeah. But
But
she
I guess
goes-
essentially the way that they have to exercise him is they have to kill him. So they have to kill
They have to
Quinn.
mortally wound
They have to like stab.
Yeah,
him.
they have to mortally wound him
Yeah.
so,
So they-
that Gareth gets out of his body.
They put Gareth on blast, like in front of everybody. The professor
That's just like-
blesses in. He's like, hey, he's a
Yeah,
fraud.
He's not
He's not
immortal.
immortal.
He's got
And he
blood on his
fucking
hand.
stabs him. And he's
Yeah.
like, look.
Look, blood. He bleeds like a mortal.
And everybody's all like, oh.
And
Oh.
Gareth leaves the body. He's like, I got you.
And then Skuldar's all like, quick, you gotta leave the body before it dies.
Yeah.
I go, get out of there, get out of there.
And then he ends back in his own
And
body.
then Wade goes, oh, this is when Quinn comes back into like consciousness and he goes, Professor, help me. And then die.
Oh yeah, he's like, oh god. And then,
and
I
then,
guess
and then I guess Melinda's supposed to come and
she's a
heal
healer.
him,
Yeah.
which I guess nobody else is ever a
No,
healer.
nobody can heal on command.
Only
just
she
her.
can heal.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so they
So
get her
Quinn
over
is
there.
back, but then he's dying.
So she goes and starts doing the spell, and it's
But it
not
won't work.
working. And then we find out that I guess that Melinda
has-
had like burn scars.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
in
that,
their walk, we
she
find out.
has
Yeah,
a
that's
spell
why
of
she
vanity.
decided to be an apprentice, Garrett's apprentice.
Yeah,
'Cause he
give
showed her how to do the
like
aura.
an aura thing to like.
He gave her
conceal
aura.
it.
Mhm.
Yeah, he gave her like a glamour spell that would look basically.
Yeah, it's a spell of
she
vanity.
just looks normal.
Yeah.
So doesn't
The professor goes
say
like,
something
you
about
need-
Satan or something like
Oh,
that?
yes,
at this
yes,
point,
that's
it's
Satan's
because
magic.
she's trying
Oh,
to
because
heal.
it is dark
She
magic.
tries to heal Quinn,
And it doesn't work.
and then it doesn't work. And she's like, I don't know why it's not working. And he's like, well, you told me that most of your power is going into this glamour. Take the glamour off, and then
Yeah, you'll have him.
You'll
just
have good.
you might have enough power to bring him back. And then
Mhm.
she's like, I don't know if I take the glamour off, I might not ever be able to put it back on.
Yeah.
And he's
So
like,
it's
you've been in
Satan's
bed
magic.
with Satan all this time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, whoa, what's Satan got to do with this?
Black magic, right? Yeah.
Black Phillips all over
All of
this.
us, I'm like, why are you dragging him into this? And then honestly, you know what I would have done at this point? So he's trying to tell her like, fuck it, get it together and heal my friend.
Yeah.
I would have slapped her.
So
Honestly, I would
get a
have.
hold of yourself. Damn it.
But then again, I'm a female, so that would have been different. But I'm like, I would have been like, get your shit together and heal my friend.
Yeah. So she
She
does
lets
do
go of the
it. She does
spell.
she let go of the spell. You see like
Like
her
her
burns
It's not
reappear.
bad.
It's
Not,
just, it's
not
on
too bad,
the.
but it's like on her.
But you know what she did? Okay, she did bring this up, and I thought it was like when she's telling him the glamour.
Oh,
spot,
this
and
is
he's all
the line
like,
here.
he's like,
The big
oh,
line.
he's like, you gave up your freedom just to look pretty, like, of
Uh-huh.
course, because he's the professor, you know how he
Yeah.
is. And she goes, do you know how it's not? Do you know what it's like to never want to be outside? Never, like, never want anybody to look at you. Always be ashamed of how you look in the mirror.
Uh-huh.
She's like, in it itself is its own horrible prison.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, you tell him. Like at that point, I was like, you tell him, Melinda.
Yeah.
Fucking professor trying to make you feel bad. But it's true. Like, can you imagine how ostracizing that would feel for her? Like not
Yeah.
wanting to be out, like not feeling like somebody was constantly judging you.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's one person or another.
It's just like it was either the glamour or I would have to wear that Phantom of the Opera half mask, and I didn't want to wear
No,
that.
the half mask is like up here though. Hers
is
is
it?
down here. She would have to wear some
Like
sort
a
of-
bottom part or
Yeah.
something. I don't
you
know.
do like you
But
would
I
just
feel
do a
like
mask
the-
of the whole bottom.
I feel,
Yeah.
Tokyo Ghoul mask. That's what she would need.
But,
Yeah, so she does do it, and she brings him back. She brings Quinn back. He's like, ugh. And like I thought there was gonna be like some sort of shimmer or something, but no, nothing.
he's fine.
He just kind of like
He's good.
sits up. He's like,
He's
Um,
all, what's up,
back.
everybody?
Hey.
Yeah, and then we cut to
A lot of the magic was very not. The magic wasn't magicking. in
Yeah.
this
Fucking
episode.
budget for it.
Look, they wasted the
all
budget on the
On the
dragon
last part,
later on.
let me tell you.
Um,
That was
so-
disappointing.
Yeah, then it cuts back to the professor. I mean, sorry, to Wade and Rembrandt. They're at the bar over there.
Oh, because he talks about how he went back to
Alicia.
Alicia and asked her, I guess tried the see.
Oh
if
yeah,
there was a
because
connection, right?
no,
Or
wait,
like-
it's because Wade wouldn't tell him what happened,
But
Oh,
he
yeah.
didn't originally go just to.
and so he
No,
went.
he
Yeah,
did. That's why he
went.
was-
That was
No.
the second thing he had done.
No,
had
he
done-
went specifically to go see her to know what happened in the time that he couldn't remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that's when she was like, "You said a lot of things to her, a
yeah.
lot of lovey-dovey things to her."
Yeah, and then that's when they had the conversation. Like,
About
oh, we're two
eggheads,
the only
we're
regular
normal
ones
people.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then they hug each other, and then the professor just
But
comes out of nowhere. He's like, "There you are."
I know. Yeah, he's like, "Thank God I found you," and I was like, "Why wasn't that the first place you looked? It's literally in the bar of the inn that you're
Yeah,
in."
okay.
He's like, "I was looking
Maybe
everywhere
check the
else.
room.
Maybe."
Yeah.
No, maybe he did check the room, but he's like, "We gotta go."
Oh yeah, we
And
can
I'm like-
slide right now.
We're
know.
yeah, they're still getting ready to slide. So they
I don't know.
head
Maybe
outside.
they were just gonna
Oh, and then
leave.
before this
Because-
happened,
Melinda's still with them, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Melinda's
Yeah.
with them, but before this had happened,
Oh,
Geralt
they were
had
gonna
said-
take her, right? They were gonna
Yeah,
take her
yeah,
with
but
them.
Geralt had said to her, right, like while she had been stabbed, after he had been stabbed,
Mhm.
Oh
was that
yeah,
the dragon will, or yeah, the dragon will,
you belong in the
the claws of the
dragon.
dragon,
or something.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
And
they're outside,
They're about to like leave,
and then
or,
the
Dragon
dragon shows
immediately
up and
grabs her.
grabs her.
and then there's
It's
an
a big ass claw
yeah,
too.
she hears her scream, and it's an immediate cut to the cave. It's like
Oh
it's,
no, the professor goes to get.
oh, the falcon. Okay, whatever.
The
It's literally
falcon.
like 5
Oh,
extra
yeah.
Where
seconds.
the
of him.
fuck did he get a falcon?
He
from?
went to the same magic
What's
store
it-
where she got the book.
Yeah.
Dude, this magic store is crazy.
Magic store.
We got falcons. We got.
But yeah, then it's an immediate cut to the cave,
Yeah.
and this girl and like Melinda, who's perfectly fine,
She's like, "Yo."
and then
Yeah,
the
she's
squad
there.
pulls up.
And then I guess so. Like I guess Gareth has to go to his original plan and impregnate her with a demon child.
Man.
Is Jupiter still in Seculite
Yes.
though? That's what we need
I
to
don't
know.
They're still in time for it. So they all show up there. The gang shows up there,
Hey,
and then
stop!
Oh, this is when I would have thought, okay, so they're like, Garrett's gonna impregnate her, and the fact that Wade didn't go, what the hell is
I'm
going
like,
on?
what is- yeah, because they have no clue what's going on.
Yeah,
No, there's no time. They have
Because
no
because
time
time.
for investigation.
both of their
They filled them
adventures-
in on the way over there.
I guess so. Both
Yeah.
of their adventures have been so wildly different
Yeah, but then
that I'd be like, demon impregnator.
what?
Like,
So you guys got the cool
I
adventure.
got a psychiatrist.
I
The
got a
hell
love
did you guys
spell.
get?
so then Quinn gets attacked by
Oh
by
yeah,
the hawk.
Skoldar
By
turns
Skoldar.
into
the
his hawk,
and
and then they
then
release the falcon.
Rembrandt has the falcon in his arm, and Professor goes,
He's like,
"Release the falcon."
He's
Right?
like,
Falcon.
Where's
Mr.
Mr. Brown?
Falcon in his
Yeah.
arm.
He's all.
Woo! And then yeah, they like the hawk and the falcon fly away.
And
Yeah,
the
it's-
professor's all like, the falcon will always
Beat the
win
hawk.
over. Yeah, win
Yeah.
up.
And then in my head, I was like, there's science, but he's still
Yeah.
got a way to put science in there.
Yeah. So then
And then
that
the dragon's back.
happens.
Oh, yes,
yes,
the dragon
he
flies
is.
in. And
This
he's all like-
dragon
he's
has
like-
been
he's
in
all
so many
standing upright,
different.
too.
He's all up straight.
This dragon has been in so
He's
many
so
different
CGI.
proportions.
The dragon looked better. I'm sorry, not the, sorry.
No, it
sorry,
did.
The dinosaur looked
I
better. The
legitimately,
dinosaur looks so much better.
in my notes, I was like, I have to apologize to the dinosaur
Dinosaur.
because this dragon
Amazing.
looks so bad.
It was
looks
super
thin.
CG.
It looks
Yeah.
sickly.
It's standing
It's
upright.
It doesn't know how to like.
He's like, look, I
balance.
just got stabbed.
So
What do you
yeah,
want?"
he's like, it's breathing fire, and then oh, I think it's like Melinda goes, you need to grab the sword, and Rembrandt goes to like grab it, and
This
then
is the
and then
part-
she's like, wait, no, only a Mallory
She's
can
like,
do
only
it.
Mallory. It'll only work for Mallory. And it's
Yeah.
like, why didn't you go, Quinn? You need to grab the sword.
Yeah, that's what Rembrandt says.
That
was a
Rembrandt's
good line,
It's
yeah.
like, why didn't you tell me that? And so then it's
Oh
like,
yeah, because Rembrandt ran out there to grab it.
Yeah,
I
and
like
he's
it.
like, I
It-
wish you would
it
have
is
said
funny
that
'cause
before I went out
it's
there.
like the dragon staring at Rembrandt, and then they're just staring at each other, but then nothing happens.
He's all like, you're not the
Bro,
one I
you're not the
want.
one, dude. Yeah, and so then Quinn's like, oh,
Oh, he-
someone distracted, and the professor
It's
does
like,
the
well, make you
lamest
throw rocks at it?
fucking distraction ever.
What
He
did he
throws like
do?
a stick. I don't
Oh, did he?
fucking know.
Hey!
Yeah. And it doesn't even, it's like a long pause, and then it goes to Quinn, and Quinn's like, "Do, do, 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 do. Let me grab the sword," and he grabs the
This whole
sword.
scene was very
I'm okay. I
comedic
will
in
say
my eyes.
I do like he does a spin. and
Oh
he throws
yeah,
it.
he just fucking throws
Pretty
it.
well done.
Because what? Oh, she
Well,
said.
no, this is
'Cause
my
it's a
part though.
CGI
When he
sword.
first gets the sword, he's just kind of like, you can tell it's like, so there's nothing going on there because he's
Yeah.
just kind of standing, holding
Yeah.
the sword, and he kind of doesn't know where to stand.
So then
Like he does a
spins.
couple steps and he's just kind of like,
Well, Melinda had said that that.
and
as
then
long
the
as
dragon's breathing
you throw
fire.
it, like I said, well, the sword will always like go
Land
true
its
for
own-
Mallory.
Yeah, that's
So that's why he
fitting.
just throws it and it fucking goes straight
I-
into
he
his
should've-
fucking heart.
He should have thrown it to the side to see if it
He
would
did do like a
if it
spin,
would
huh?
have.
Yeah,
He does it like a spin and he
does a spin,
fucking
like,
launches
charges
Does
and
he?
launches.
Yeah, he
yeah,
does a
yeah.
spin.
I like
that.
the spin. The
Throws
spin's pretty
it.
good.
Oh my
He
god,
does
I
it
gotta
good.
rewatch that.
He does
when
like
you do
a-
clip, when you do a clip,
like
clip
a
that
like
part
a
so I can see it.
what's it called? Not
It's
a-
like when
not-
you
not
that
like a-
dive sport,
that
right?
sport, the Olympic one,
When you do
the
the ball.
shot put.
Yeah,
when you spin
yeah,
around,
you spin around
and
and
you throw it,
throws
he
it.
fucking throws it, and it just
hits
goes
the dragon.
straight into his chest.
But-
And the dragon falls
it's all
down
like,
the lamest
oh,
fashion
It was
on
a
the
very
bar.
like I know he just immediately like falls on his back. This whole fight was so
And then
it
you-
was lame, but it was funny.
You find out it was
It's-
Gareth.
oh,
Gareth
yeah,
is the
yeah.
dragon. He
Gareth
can turn
is
into
the
the dragon. And then what does Gareth say? He says something.
He's like victories
victories
are great, but
short-lived.
yeah,
something
but
like
they're
that.
short lived. I don't know what he
Yeah.
was trying to warn
So I
him
was all
about.
like, "Is this motherfucker dead?" Because like he's just laying there. I'm like,
Yeah.
"You assume?" I guess I assumed he was dead.
So then after that happens, though,
The other Mallory.
is free
He's
now.
free now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Melinda's like, yay! And Quinn's like,
She's
oh.
What's his name? It's
I
something
know
Mallory,
Quinn
right?
is like kind of upset that he's
Oh, damn it! I
Can't
thought I
take
have
her.
a new
that
I
girl.
really wanted to
doesn't
take this
get the
burn
girl.
victim with
Yeah.
me.
Jesus. Yeah, he's kind of like upset that he doesn't get the girl at the end.
Yeah.
He's all like, "You can have her, bro. She's got
He
those
like kind of
burns on
like
her."
looks he like, kind of looks down like he's like
He's like, I almost had her.
almost had her.
He's almost always bringing an extra girl along.
He needs to stop bringing these.
Yeah. So then it's time to slide. They
We're
open
like,
up the portal, and
This fight concluded right on time.
yeah, right on time. They opened it, and then Wade and Rembrandt jump in first.
Wait,
they hold
Rembrandt
hands.
kind of holds his hand, and he's like, "Let's go." And I was almost like, they almost look like a couple now.
They're a couple, and they're a power couple now.
They are.
Wow. Way ahead of the curve they were. In this.
Yeah, they jump through, and then you see Gareth turn into
Oh, a Croach.
a little.
To a
And he's like,
cockroach,
he's
right?
like, crawl away. And then the
Yeah.
other Mallory
He goes and
is
fucking like
steps
stomps on him,
And then the episode
and then the episode
That's
ends there.
it.
And that was it for
What's next episode?
Dragonslide.
What's next
Next episode
Sorry.
is. Let me see. Oh yeah, what was the rating on this one? Hold on.
5.2.
6.4.
The next one's
was.
1.2.
What's next?
It's a little bit higher. It's called The Fire Within.
Oh.
6.6 rating.
Fire within, Xander.
The Fire Within. I remember this.
What are you hoping for?
I
What
just
kind
want
of
science. I agree.
Xander, you saw Falcon go
I agree
after a hog.
with how like the upsetness of professors
Oh,
like an actual
yeah.
character like of the like what the series is turning into. Like I understand why he was so upset. I get it. I think it's way more interesting when you go in a scientific approach than when you're like
Yeah.
just do sci-fi movie
Well, the
parodies.
studios
and,
didn't think that was good.
Oh, it's fucking-
I
nice.
know.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought this episode was better. I mean, I wouldn't even say it was that great, but I thought it was better. I don't know, but then it felt so rushed. It was like so like
Well, you said they were trying to cram a bunch of information in.
it was. There's so
Yeah.
many points where I was just like, what the demon impregnate? What? Jupiter? The heck
Jupiter is
going on
ending.
here?
What would you agree with the 6.4 rating, or should it be lower?
Fuck no, it should be like a 3.1.
No,
That's
they shouldn't be
generous.
worse than Desert Storm.
Yeah.
Let's be real. It shouldn't be
true.
worse than Desert Storm. So it definitely needs to be higher than whatever Desert Storm was. You're right. Desert Storm was 4.2.
I don't remember what the storm was. Hold on. Was it?
Or no,
Was it
actually,
straight
I think
6?
it's
I think it
higher.
was higher. Desert Storm was 6.5. It was a tad higher.
I would give this. You know what?
6.6?
I'd give it a solid
6.4?
7.
Solid. Liar.
I would give it a 7, but I would give post traumatic good like
oh my god, that's
8.5.
Oh, that is more science heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
I
give that. I'd
I
give
think
that 8.5.
I think in the next episode there's a little bit more science to it, but there's still not magic, but like just like
the mystic.
no, just something like from because
The mystic?
I remember they land on this one world at the beginning, but I don't want to give it away. You'll see it when
we'll
you see.
see.
But it there is a little bit more science.
We
to
get
it,
robots in the next one, Xander. It's gonna be pretty
but-
good.
Oh, not robots. Wait, I take on robots. Oh yeah. So all right. So everybody, thanks everybody for joining us. Sorry, we're a day late, so the podcast will be up tomorrow. We'll do the next one on time. Yeah. So
Oh, actually, the next one. Oh no, yeah. What is the next one again? What date?
2 weeks.
Whatever the next date is.
What are we right now?
October.
Oh, the
It'll be October, yeah.
6th. No, the
October
the
7th?
5th.
The wrong thing.
Oh yeah, the 5th. That's
right. Yeah, October 7th. Yeah, you're right.
7th?
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry.
October 5th.
No.
Because the 3rd is a Friday.
The 5th is this Sunday, Xander.
The 5th is not this Sunday. The 5th is next Sunday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
This
you're right.
Sunday
Okay.
is the 27th.
We're like, uh-oh.
Yeah, no. We don't have anything planned that day. So,
Nah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, we should be good. So September 5th will be the next episode. Everybody, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Sliding Through Dimensions, and also on Twitter at Sliding Home the number 1. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast so you guys don't miss the new episodes. Drop in whenever we can get a lot. I usually put them up pretty quick.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, we try
anyway.
to stay consistent as possible. We try not to push it. I think this is the second time we've had to push the episode. But all right, everybody. Until next time. See everybody in the next world.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Sliding Through Dimensions for updates and extra content. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on new episodes dropping every other week. Until next time, see you in another dimension.